We start off with Prophet Magaya in first public appearance in 2 weeks. Prophet Walter Magaya made his first public appearance in 2 weeks when he led his PhD Ministries Sunday service in Harare yesterday. Thousands of PhD Ministries members packed the church in Waterfalls, with some clearly eager to see their leader for the first time in more than a month. It was his first service after a month of fasting. His fasting ended while he was in police custody after he was arrested at the Prayer Mountain on November 1 on allegations of fraud and rape. He denies the allegations. He missed his ministry's big event the night of turnaround as he was in remand custody. He was granted bail last week. When H Metro arrived at the scene, the church members, including senior leaders, declined to comment. One member stated, "We do not want to talk to journalists. Go and write what you saw." Sources said some members stayed and were part of the service yesterday, which explains the foreign flags. So that's one of the story that you're finding, of course, in the H Metro. And yeah, interesting times lie ahead. And then another story.
You don't want to comment on stories that are in the courts?
No, we don't want to comment on stories that are in the courts.
Well, there was a lot of welcome back, Papa.
Of course, as you would expect.
But lots of people as well that came through.
Yes. And another interesting one, Chief, is what is in a hairstyle? Macheso's cornrows have the country buzzing. So we have Alec Macheso, who's got a very interesting hairstyle. Well, if you're a Sungura legend, Alec Macheso, there is a lot that goes with your hairstyle. The 57-year-old music icon unveiled a new hairstyle over the weekend that has left fans and critics buzzing. Macheso, who usually sports medium-length hair, surprised fans with neatly braided cornrows. One fan joked, he's 57 years old young teenager. That was the joke. Alec Macheso is slowly replacing Snoop Dogg. Last month, Macheso also surprised his fans by bringing back his classic permy hairstyle from his early music days, showing his flair for reinventing himself. Wow. What do you make? Did you see the hairstyle?
Yes, I saw it. It's sporting cornrows, if you ask me. And they do look somewhat nice, but I don't know, for a 57-year-old, could that be midlife crisis maybe?
I don't think there's midlife crisis. I think he wanted to steal the headlines, and he has done it.
There's midlife success.
Yes, I don't think there is midlife crisis in the Macheso camp. I think he knew exactly what that hairstyle was going to do in terms of reaction. But we continue with our press highlights, and we give you another one. We are still traumatized, Chief Seke says, 4 months after the Seke Road tragedy. Chief Seke says the Seke Road tragedy, which claimed 17 lives in July, still traumatizes him. He has repeated his claims that some traffic police officers are colluding with combi operators to let faulty vehicles roam the country's roads, leading to loss of lives. He was speaking at the Black Spot along Seke Road, where 17 people were killed in a horror accident when a haulage truck crashed into a commuter omnibus. So that's one of the stories there. So there have been calls, I think, for the police to be decisive in terms of dealing with those who flout traffic road rules. What do you make of that?
I think as we go into the festive season, it's going to be quite something that we really need to be, advocating for safety, and more safety on the roads. But I think we definitely commiserate there with Chief Seke because of that particular issue. I think it was one of the biggest and the blackest, incidents to ever happen within that particular road, on that Seke Road there. Yeah. It's very, very sad, and I think it's something that we really need to remind the motorists to take heed of this kind of calls. We don't want to lose lives like that, unnecessarily so, and especially if it's human error.
Absolutely. Now, we take a look at another story. The witness in a robbery case kidnapped in Cheetown by 4 men in a truck. A woman who was set to testify against a robbery suspect was kidnapped on her way to court in Chitungwiza on Friday. Memory Matanga, aged 25, is a witness in a robbery case which was reported at St. Mary's police station last month. The accused is Alois Luciano, aged 28, of St. Mary's. The case is before Magistrate Dennis Mangosi at the Chitungwiza Magistrate Court. It was first heard on October 16. Luciano was remanded in custody and was set to return to court on Friday. While walking through the Zengeza 1 area on her way to court, Memory was approached by 4 men who were in a white Toyota vehicle. They called her over and she complied. However, the men started accusing her of being responsible for Luciano's arrest. So,
what? In Zimbabwe?
In Zimbabwe, that sounds more like a movie than something that can happen in Zimbabwe.
It does sound like a movie, I tell you, but that's some serious obstruction of justice right there.
Yeah.
And it's movie style kidnapping a witness. So it's something that will be, giving you as it develops right here on ZTN. In fact, it's the entire Zim Papers group. We've got quite a number of titles that will be looking at that particular story, following that story at the Chitungwiza Magistrate Courts.